Hello, and welcome to this tutorial on accessing WKU's portal page and going through Topnet. Portal is an easy way to access your email, your Topnet, and your Blackboard without having to open up several windows and logging into each individual system. And plus you'll have the option of staying logged in up to 8 hours or until you close a window. Let's go and get started by opening up your web browser. Today I'm going to use Safari. And up in the address bar, go to wku.edu and press enter. This will bring you to Western's homepage. I'm going to zoom in just a tad. And if you just mouse over quick links and come down to this column right here and click on WKU portal. This is WKU's portal page. You are going to need your NetID to log in. And if you don't know what your NetID is, we do have another tutorial dedicated solely to the NetID. And once you figure out what it is, log in. Let me go back and make sure I typed it in right. There. And if you plan on being logged in for a while, check this box. Now this is the main interface of WKU Portal. And over here on the right sidebar, you see there's Blackboard, Topper Mail, and Topnet. This is really important so you can access your so you can access your Topper Mail and you can get your e-bill, and then we can go into Topnet and pay your bill online, or you send a check or a cash up to billings. And if you notice that if you click on one, it's going to open up in a new window, so you don't have to mess around with going back and then logging back in again. If you go back too far, you can just log out. And this is basically how you access Portal. And now I'm going to go in through Topnet and show you a few things in there. Here we are in the main menu of Topnet. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you can see better. And your main menu may look a little different, but you should still have 3 tabs at the top that say Student Services, Financial Aid, and Personal Information. In this tutorial, I'm going to focus on the Student Services and Personal Information tab. Let's go to Student Services first. And you'll notice that there are links for registration, student records, pay tuition, and fees. These are the 3 I'm going to go through in this tutorial. So let's first go to registration. And under registration, you can look at your student information, your test scores. You cannot register, add, or drop a class, so if you feel that you need to, call the Cohort's office. You can look at your student schedule. There's a summary and a detailed, and there's a link to pay your tuition fees from here. Let's go back and go to student records. Under student records, you can look at your account summary by term. You can check out your final grades. You can also pay your tuition fees from here, and you can request an official transcript. Let's go back to Student Services and go through the pay tuition and fees process. Here you can pay with a credit card or through an EFT payment. If you pay with a credit card, note that Visas are not accepted, and if you pay with an EFT payment, it will be drawn right from your checking or savings account, whichever you choose. And also know that if you do pay online with a credit card or with a checking or savings account payment, you will be charged a convenience fee. I know that's not really cool, but if you want to get around that, just pay with cash or with a standard check. So let's first go to credit card. Now the term that you need to make a payment for may not pop up right here, but if you go to the next page by selecting any of these numbers in blue, you'll be able to select the correct term. And even though it says 0 here, you can still make a payment. What would happen is you'd be charged that you would pay for the course. Say if it was $200, you'd be negative $200 on your account, and then whenever you were actually charged or billed for the course, it just bring it back up to a 0. So you're just kind of prepaying in a way. So to get to the next page, just click any of these zeros or whichever number is blue, and you'll come to the payment page. Most of this information will be filled in for you, but if it's not, fill it in. And here's this term, and this is where you select the correct term that you're trying to pay for. And if you come down to the bottom, you can select the card type, the card number, expiration date, security code, all that good stuff, and the amount that you're paying for. And if you note here, you will be able to review the actual convenience fee prior to submitting your payment, and you just click continue. Let's go back and I'll show you the EFT payment. And just come down here and click on the image for EFT payment. And just like the credit card payment, If you select any of the numbers in blue, it's just going to take you to the same payment page. And there you can select the correct term that you're wanting to make a payment for. Right here. So if you registered for a class in fall 2011, then you would check fall 2011. And you can see down here at the bottom, you can select what kind of account you're trying to make a payment from. If you want to pay with your checking or savings account, you need to know your bank's routing number and the account number and fill in the amount. And then you click continue. That's about it for paying your tuition and fees online. Let's go back to Topnet and click the Personal Information tab. This is just all the information that WKU has on file for you. As a student, you need to go in regularly and update it. If you've moved, make sure that your addresses and phone number and your email addresses are all updated. And this is about it for the Topnet tutorial. I hope this was helpful, and if you need any more information, please contact the Cohort's office. Thanks. I'll see you later.